There's something about painting a mural that I love because it's public art, but there's something completely different about painting a car that goes 150 miles an hour. And you have to carefully choose how you paint it so that it looks good still inside a gallery, but also looks good speeding down the highway past you. First things first, we had to wet sand the body so the clear coat is off so that my painting process would actually stick to the body of the car. I took an approach where I basically tore away parts of the car and added elements that went up, down, and around all these beautiful, sexy curves of the car, and used freehand spray paint and a few other masking techniques to create something that took this beautiful car and turned it into a whole other work of art. When you get up really close, the edge of the terrace has like a very hand-done, hand-ripped aesthetic to it, which makes it feel a lot more like a real painting. And it's a kind of aesthetic that you wouldn't normally see in auto body design. Most auto body painting design tends to try to be as clean as the design of the car itself and can be so rigid sometimes. So I like the idea of bringing more of a loose, torn, chaotic aesthetic to this pristine, beautifully designed car. There's something about the marriage of these two art forms that creates something all new altogether. So you have my artwork and the galaxy of imagery that comes with what I do. And then you have the years of innovative design that went into this car. And bringing those together creates a whole new animal. It's a whole new beast that celebrates innovation and design and art in a whole brand new, unique way. When it comes to art, for example, if a 10-year-old goes into a museum, he sees a painting he likes, he doesn't have to explain why it's good or why he likes it. He knows he likes it. And to me, that's just as important as an art critic or some intellectual breaking down why a painting is good. So for me, the design of the Polestar hits me in the gut in that way that has an emotional impact on me that's visceral. I've been very lucky to interact with cars in a cool way, or car culture in a cool way. My family on my father's side comes from Detroit, so there's a lot of people in my family who've dedicated their lives to working on cars. And this is my brother's #1 favorite car in the whole world, and he was pretty jealous that I got to paint one, so that was really nice. For so long, there was like the romance of automotive design from the 40s, 50s, 60s, and even 70s, where cars were just out of this world. And then I feel like there's a little bit of a lull in the 80s and 90s where everything started to look the same and got kind of boring. But now it's an exciting time with electric cars and all the other innovation that's happening. I think that this car might, feed the fire in people to, push forward this kind of innovation. We're getting to a point where it's just unsustainable to not have electric cars. Me bringing my art to it is a little way to say, yes, more of this. Keep going in that direction, and we'll hopefully bring people around behind me through the art to also support the cause.